2860 Southwest 89th Place, Ocala, Florida. Well, here we are, Rick, taking a look at the front sunroom in the front of the house. And now we went in through the doorway, up the steps into the doorway, and we can see then the front area where they have a dining table. Pardon my finger over the lens, that won't happen again. And a nice little area. Behind that, as you can see, is an open area for a living area. And then to the left is the kitchen area. The galley kitchen on the right, you see the refrigerator, microwave on the left, the stove, and all the cabinetry on both sides, with the sink on the left side, cabinetry underneath and above, with the window above the sink. Sweeping around to the left, once again, we see the front door there on the right, then we see the two windows and the living area. And making a 360 here as we go around, and we now walk down the kitchen area into another area which really could either be used, it looks like they had it set up for a laundry area at the time with their washer dryer right there. It could pretty much be any kind of a little room there. It's not that small, it's bigger than you might think. That door there goes out to a small porch. Once again, we're looking around this room, which, like I say, they apparently use as a laundry room. And you go out this door, and out there is a small porch, and that goes out to then the runway that goes down to the driveway. Certainly wide enough for any kind of wheelchair. A little bit of a sweep around the area there. As you can see, it's all very private. We'll be looking at that again. Now back into the home, into the front area where we once again are in the living area. And then we take a turn to the right, and here we will find one bedroom on the left, and straight ahead, of course, is the bath. As you can see, the ceiling is very well done and throughout the entire place. No popcorn has been strapped and done very well. From the bedroom, turning around here as we sweep the room, they have a TV up there on the wall. I don't know if that's going to be left behind or not, but now you're going into the bath adjacent to it, and there you can see, and to the left is the sink and cabinetry underneath, the john, and the bath itself. And 3 closets there for storage, and to the right a very large walk-in closet. Then sweeping around the room once again there, to the doorway into the bedroom, as well as the doorway going into the hall that leads to the living area. Nice privacy. Floors are all done very well throughout the entire place. Cabinet there on the wall basically opens, you'll see it in a couple minutes. You'll see the shelves inside of that. There is now once again a sweeping view of the living room area. Adjacent to that again, the dining area. Open that door and you'll see the shelving there. Once again, the hallway to the back bedroom there. Sweeping around to look at the kitchen. Little galleyway there with, you can have benches if you wanted to sit there. Now we're going to go to the other side. Once again, this is the large bedroom. I would say this is probably the master bedroom area. Two closets on the left there. good size. And then adjacent to that is, of course, their master bathroom, which has a large walk-in closet there as well on the left. We'll take a better look at that in a minute. And we sweep around here and take a look at the setup there with the john on the right, a window above it. To the left is a stall shower, and of course the sink area and its respective cabinetry. Open the door here to take a look at the stall shower for a moment. All very well maintained, very clean. No doubt they were OCD. This is the large closet that I mentioned as we walked into that area. Once again, sweeping around the bathroom and into the bedroom. And again, the two closets on the right. Walking back through the doorway out to the living room area. There are two windows on the left there. I didn't pull the curtains back because it was kind of a weird day outside weather-wise. And there once again is the small, what I would call a little bar area for sitting at there. Now we're back out to the front sunroom once again. The doorway at the end looks like it was relatively new. They still had the keys hanging on the lock there, so either installed a new lock or whatever. That's the stairway going up to the front door that we entered earlier as we went into the dining area. Now we're outside under the carport that is adjacent to that Florida room. And once again, the runway coming down from the doorway into the kitchen. Here we're going to take a sweep around the yard area to the left, which is all very private. Going around looking at the driveway, going out to the roadway, and once again down the front of the house to the other side. And then to the back. Now we are out back, taking a look at the back side of the home. And here you can see a storage cabinet right there in front, the gray, brownish gray area. And then behind that is a large shed. Another view of it. And now we're at the other end of the home to give you a different view of the front. And you can see there is a satellite dish sitting out there and a small open area at the end of the Florida room. We're now out back once again on the other side, coming back into where the shed is on the right. On the left you see the air conditioning unit that was on when I was there. Home was very nicely cooled. Really hot day this day. You can see there's an open slab in front of the shed itself, and I was unable to open that door. It was locked. I took a peek through the windows and it's set up pretty much like a workshop. Once again, the satellite dish and the side of the house, and that's the doorway going into the Florida room, and another slab outside of that as well. Downspouts everywhere to allow adequate drainage from the roof. That's the roadway going out to the main drag at the end. And once again, we're doing a sweep here of the whole front of the house. Driveway was in good shape. Home next door looks close, but actually I found there was pretty good privacy there. Here we are back on the back porch adjacent to the kitchen. There's another runway going to the back side of the house. And adjacent to it is a walkway that comes into a stairway coming up to this location where you open that little gate to allow yourself then to go into the kitchen. Once again, sweeping around here to look at the runway going down to the driveway, actually to the carport. And now here we are looking at some paperwork they left behind on the counters for one to inspect to see how much maintenance they had done. You'll see here they did some kind of drain field work for $250. They had gotten a permit for it, and that was back on February 2019. And behind that is the health department papers that probably are respective to that. I didn't have time to read it all, so I don't want to mislead you. Here is a manual, a user manual basically, where they installed apparently a counter reverse osmosis system under the counter, I should say, and those are the model numbers. And now here is a Pure Water Systems, their annual pre-filters and everything that have been taken care of. Very OCD situation with these people, really well taken care of. I've never seen one of these double wide type of homes so clean, so meticulous, unless it was brand new, which this of course is not. I think you'll be very happy with this one, Rick. It's got a lot to offer. Here we're opening the paperwork, looking at what they did to their windows. I really, again, once I didn't have time to read it. I hope that this gives you enough perspective of what this place is about, and we, of course, will discuss it further. Have a great day.